Howdy everybody, I just wanted to go over some of the hidden costs from going from an LT1 T56 to an LS1 T56. This is pretty tempting because you can get the LT1s for, well, they're still overpriced in my opinion, but maybe from anywhere from $1,500 to $1,000. You're definitely going to need a shop press, which is, this is a 12 ton. I got a 20 ton, luckily I got it like 10 years ago for a pretty good deal. So I have one already, but this is about $170, which isn't insignificant. You're going to need this bearing, or at least a set for a bearing puller, set of bearing pullers. This bearing here is about $40 from Hawks. So this would be about 40 plus shipping, of course. Here's your bearing puller set, excuse me, about 50 bucks. I got mine used. The plates, which is about 150, it's 105 on eBay. But in order to ship it out to Oregon, it's about 50 bucks. There's this inner race here on the inside of this. It's about $10 for the bearing. These are actually a pretty common bearing. They're from, you can get them at Advance or O'Reilly or AutoZone or whatever. You're going to need a clamping or dial caliper, something like this that a machinist would use. Yeah, this is a set right here. They're about 40 bucks. This is pretty much. So as everybody can see, we're already at about $400. That includes zero repairs or maintenance or upgrades or anything like that. So already, if you get your trans for $1,500, you're already at almost $2,000 for a 30-year-old T56. I was hoping this is as far as I was going to have to tear into the transmission, which already seems pretty daunting for somebody who's never done it before. Oh, but wait, there's more. What could it be? Is it a surprise? It's a full rebuild. Yay! So this guy was basically lying about the condition of the transmission. It had to have had a hum in 5th or 6th gear, which I found out later. The real problem was I put the shifter on and I couldn't shift it into any gear because one of the roll pins broke, and that required a whole tear down of the transmission. It was good. Really good learning experience. These synchros were worn out. These were about 50 bucks each. You can see that the friction material between these two is different. The one on the left was completely gone. The one on the right has the older style paper. Friction material, I upgraded this to a carbon fiber one from a newer vehicle. This is just the transmission when it was first disassembled. The bottom shaft on the left is the old main shaft. Or yeah, I think it is. I think the one on the top is the new one. That's the spline damage. This is a picture off LS1 tech from the 5.6 cluster. That's the cluster itself. They're recommended to be replaced together. So this was another tool I had to buy. This is a very nice snap ring plier set, which still wasn't enough. This is a gear puller I used to press on the 5th and 6th cluster. These are bearings from the main shaft. As you can see, I damaged one of them. I just replaced. So if you're mechanically inclined, willing to spend some extra money, willing to learn a new skill, which I was pretty ecstatic to be able to tear one of these apart. I've been wanting to tear apart a manual transmission for quite a while. So tried to make lemonade out of lemons when the guy sold me a lemon transmission. I didn't have to do as much work as I could have, but it was a fun learning experience overall. I'm just trying to raise awareness about this. If you have to buy tools and stuff, you're really not saving any money. You're getting a 30-year-old beat-up T56, and you're going to have to do a bunch of work on top of it. But if you don't mind learning and you have the tools, then this option. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really easy to buy a junk transmission. A lot of people are dishonest. But thank you very much for watching. I guess I would plug my 300ZX LS swap. I would encourage you to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or want to see more stuff like it. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for the new subscribers too. And that's all, folks. Thanks for watching.